Alright, let's show you guys a couple of the HGHBs that I've done. Okay, here's the one I just did in this range war. Now, I like to set up my funnel before I even send giants in, so I'll send in a couple of baby drags on this one. I always custom build the funnel troops, but this one I had one baby dragon on the bottom right. I could get the top two with wizards pretty easily. And then I send them in my giants. So I'm like cutting a really good hole there. I send my bowlers in just as that wall goes down, so they'll go into the wall and not be tempted to walk down around the outside. I see a lot of bowlers walking on people. Another thing I like to do is I like to rage the healers and the bowlers. The giants, it's okay that they sit out front a little bit. But I like to make sure that my healers and my AQ are back there doing work under rage. That keeps, my giants and my bowlers out front healed up, and they're around for pretty much the entire raid. And I like to send in hogs just sort of as a, reinforcement troop. I don't like to send them all in, all 14 or 13 of them in at once. You just send them in on distracted defenses. Watch out for your DGBs there. That's why I keep a few in the bag. On this raid I did. Send in my last one right here on this cannon. And then I've got that last tail, so why not use it? Take out that compartment. So it really, HGHB is good when you are patient with your kill squad. A lot of people get pretty antsy and they blow their whole wad right there early, but you want to kind of, just be patient with it. Build a really good funnel, and almost every time you'll take it down. Okay, just clean up on that one. Alright. Do that one. Let's hop back over to there. Okay, let's see if I've got any replays from this one that are good. Let's see what this one is. Yep, here's another HGHB. So it's Icy Knocking again. So I'm taking these two dragons, and my goal is to try and take out those corners. And then you'll see when I drop my giants, I'll drop a wizard on each side to further prune down the funnel there. And then I try and drop my bowlers right as the wall breaks in. So the bowlers will run in, heroes will run in, poison CC troops, rage, so the healers get the effect of the rage. I send in a couple hogs on each side on both flanks. And that just picks off the defenses on the sides while the core is taking the majority of the damage. And I just send in hogs here and there. Use my first heal on the main core as usual, and then my second is for the hogs. Sometimes I use my second heal on the main core again. It just depends on how the attack is rolling out. But as you can see, I end up, end this raid with all my bowlers. I don't even think I lost a bowler. Maybe one. I still see 4 there. Still got hogs up, giants up. Kings up, AQ's up. Just run around and clean it up. Dicey. let's do replay 2. I'm pretty sure I did HGHB on this one too. It's changed up a little bit. I got a couple of archers there. This was on a 9.5 with max expos. So my goal here was to create a wide funnel coming from the northwest face. Wanted to come in right at that mortar right there. That's where I wanted to get to. That's what I was aiming for. So you create a really wide funnel. Poison my CC troops there. Rage. You notice the healers are in rage. Looks like my bowlers went walking. A couple of them. So my funnel wasn't quite good enough to keep all the bowlers to go inside. That's okay. So I send in the hogs to keep the bowlers up. That's another thing I like to do. If that happens, look at how long this dragon gets in there. That baby dragon gets in there forever. So look, I used my 2 rages and then my first heal to keep the main core squad alive. And just kind of was sprinkling in hogs around the outside in front of the bowlers so that those bowlers could just keep cleaning up since they kind of walked on me. If you notice, I end up using my second heal on the main squad again. And I just let those 2 bowlers on the outside and a couple of wizards sneak around and clear up the trash ring. We've got wizards on both sides doing cleanup. And walked away from that one with a lot of time left over. Okay. I'll show you one more, I think. Let's see, which war would it have been? It would have been just the one that just shut down. We almost had... There we go. There's another HGHB. Okay, using 2 dragons on this one instead of my funnel. Goal is to go right up through where the king is. I've seen this. It's kind of an internet base. The first time using HGHB on this base. I haven't seen it in a while. So I'm just using those baby drags, get the funnel going. My 2 wizards to the side of the giants. I like to throw those in there. They'll do a little bit of extra work. Poison CC. Rage right there. I was probably a little bit forward on that rage. I probably should have dropped it just a little bit back. So that the healers were immediately getting the rage effect, but they didn't right there. It's okay. Sending a couple hogs on each side. So I get a couple in bags, so I'm going to probably drop them in at 12. Yep. I know that both DGBs right there have been taken care of with my core troops. So I'm okay. I'm just waiting for these hogs to get over here, and I'm going to try and heal everything. No, I'm going to save it for that. Just the hogs. There we go. And I've got a wizard for the trash ring on the right side. I've got wizards down here on the left side. And they'll meet up at the top. Always try to keep a wizard or 2 for your cleanup. It will shave off 30 to 45 seconds off your raid if you are proactive with keeping one in the bag. Try not to blow all your wizards. It's super important to making your time. Alright, I think that's going to do it right there. So, there's a few examples of HGHB, how to funnel, how to come in. I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff, but I'm tired. It's all good.